Top TV, Truth of the People.
Hello guys, I'm Ivy Songok. This is Politics 101, a show that focuses on everything that is happening in the political arena. With me today is Sharon Sultan, a political analyst and a student at Multimedia University of Kenya. Karibu sana to the show.
Thank you.
And so today, to start us off, we have the financial bill that has been read by Ukuri Atani, and the government is seeking to slap 16% VAT on maize, wheat, and cassava. These are essential products. So what do you make of this?
So I think these increase in taxes for flour and those other products means an increased cost of living for Kenyans, and also it means high prices for necessities. It also means that people will opt for loans, more loans, so that they can sustain the standard of living now in the country, which means that a lot of people will be listed in the CRB.
But the government is insisting that these taxes are to make up for the deficit that is of the budget, that is 3.3 trillion, and they are therefore trying to come up with 50 billion to service this budget. Yes. So what are the reforms? What should they do instead?
Yeah, the government is talking about the 50.4 billion in the 3.3 trillion budget. I think the best thing they should have gone for is taxing those big private companies which are making a lot of cash. And also another thing is they should also tax those people, those Kenyans that have crossed the billionaire line. Yeah.
But then again, the deputy president has promised to shoot down the bill. Yeah. Should he be elected? That is on August. Yeah. Is this possible?
I think that is, it is not possible. Yesterday I also had Kindiki, is the one allied to the deputy president, in a rally in Kiambu, saying that, oh, we are going to do away with that punitive budget, which is not possible because it is the executive that comes up with the budget. I saw the DP saying, oh, those MPs that are allied to my political career or political line should just go to parliament and make sure that budget is not passed. Again, he's talking of being his first agenda once he ascend into power, which is very wrong, which will not happen because it is the work of the parliament to look into the budget and pass the budget to the common man and say, now this is the budget that we are going to do with for the 2022-2023 financial year.
Okay, on another aspect, the coveted running mate position. We see Alfred Mutua and Kalonzo Musyoka presenting themselves for this position of running mate. Yeah. But then again, the Mount Kenya leaders, led by Lee Kinyanjui and Sabina Chege, have come out to indicate that it is a must that the deputy president comes from their region. Yeah. How is this likely to play out?
There have been a lot of drama in the Azimio coalitions, first starting from that document they were to sign for the coalition and take it to the registrar of political parties. First, some of them were saying we didn't read the document, they wanted us to sign. And then when Kivutha Kibwana read the document, he said that there is something to do with zoning, which now brought Alfred Mutua to the limelight, and he was like, if zoning is there, I think me too, I want to be considered for the post of the running mate. You know, Kalonzo Musyoka is telling us that it is obvious for me to be the running mate, which is very wrong. In politics, nothing is obvious, you see. So, and at the end of the day, the Azimio coalition, the members, the people I've met, they are like, I think we should get a running mate from Mount Kenya because they believe there are a lot of votes in Mount Kenya. And then now the dilemma here is, how is Raila Odinga going now to satisfy everybody around him? You know, now he has 29 political parties behind him, you know, but they are now focusing on only 3 parties. That is the ODM party, the Jubilee party, and the Wiper party. You know, now the other more than 25 parties now also want a piece of the cake, you see. So I think the Azimio la Umoja should just sit down and focus on what they want, and now make sure that everybody is is given a piece of the cake in the coalition.
So could this be a reason why Raila Odinga was pushing for BBI?
Yeah, it is in fact, it is the main reason Raila was always saying, oh, nobody can stop reggae. We are pushing for it. It was opposed in the High Court. He went again to the Court of Appeal and then now to the Supreme Court, which now tarnished everything and said that the BBI is now null and void. You know, BBI would have like created a lot of positions. You know, there would now be a prime minister. Now there would be 2 deputy prime ministers. You know, the position would have at least increased because now he has Alfred Mutua, he has Charity Ngilu, he has Kifuza Kibwana, Kalonzo is here, you know, now. And you know, the 3 governors from Ukambani, they have been behind Raila Odinga for very long. And now I think it is time for them to be paid for their loyalty to the former Prime Minister, Right Honorable Raila Odinga.
Okay. On another aspect, the National Cohesion and Integration Board has banned a lexicon of words, among them being sipangwingwi and uncircumcised and what have you. So is this going to work? Is this going to tame politicians?
I don't think this is going to work at all because I saw they brought some words, sipangwingwi, madoadoa, those kind of words. They said that it is inciting to the common mwananchi, but according to me, I don't see any incitation. If I tell you, Ivy, sipangwingwi, have I incited you? You know, like, I thought, I think the NCIC have been biased because most of the words that were listed to be hate speech came from common phrases that are always used by the Kenya Kwanza, you know, by the deputy president. The deputy president has this famous song, the Sipangwingwi one. The Kenyans have said they want this Atupangwingwi, you know. So I think they should come with frameworks to monitor the politicians and punish them for every action they do. Because if you now tell me, don't use a word like sipangwingwi, I will come up with another word. I will say now, hatu organize iwi. It is not listed, but it means the same thing.
So then what are these frameworks that you're proposing that should be used instead?
I think first the nation or the government at large should make NCIC an independent body. And again, I was reading in their constitution, section 2, it is saying that NCIC have no power to summon anybody over punitive words, you know. So I think the government should just give them more power, revise their constitutions, and now they come back and say now these are the punishments that we are going to put in place if you don't like do what we want you guys to do.
Okay, thank you. So we have come to the end of our show. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, ciao.